Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I have spoken to you guys. I really miss everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful year, holiday season, all of that. Okay, so I have been super busy, so I haven't made a video in a while. But this video was very important to me because I've been seeing it all over the place, and I just wanted to get like everyone's opinion and input and just, let us have this conversation together because it's really important. And it's something that I've always thought about for like years, and that's why I stopped using it. So don't forget to like and subscribe down below and comment. Please comment. Let's start this discussion because it's really important. So today's topic is going to be a quick one, but I just wanted to get this off my chest and just talk about it because I just, have a lot of concerns about this. So I've been seeing all over the TV, especially in my area, about hair relaxers and chemical hair straighteners causing or may cause uterine cancer. Now, I'm just going to start off by saying I am not a medical doctor and I am not a licensed cosmetologist. So what I have been doing was researching this topic, and I'm just going to talk about it, okay? I'm not giving anyone any advice. I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking about it to just raise the discussion. So for years, women have been using hair relaxers. I even use hair relaxers. I think I've used hair relaxers for about 10 years, from maybe when I was like 13 all the way to maybe like 21, 22. So it's something that I'm familiar with. Like the burns in the scalp, yes, that is real. Your hair being way too straight. Your hair smelling like something's just burnt. Just the whole feeling of like a chemical on your scalp that is right next to your brain that controls your whole body. So that part, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really interested in it. Now, I know people that have unmanageable hair, in their opinion. They would like a solution so that they can, detangle easily, style easily, not have to spend hours doing their hair every week. And of course, the main reason is to keep it permanently straight in all types of weather conditions, okay? Whether it's heat, rain, snow, humidity, beach, pool. I mean, it really does do what it's supposed to do. Keep your hair straight and manageable, okay? But is it really worth it? Because according to the Google and other doctors and websites, this is the one thing that I just wanted to read to you all. And, this was the first thing that popped up when you type in just relaxers. It comes up relaxers and uterine cancer. Because I guess in October of 2022, there was a study done by NIH about relaxers and the possibility that it may cause uterine cancer. They did a study, I think, on thousands of people, and several of those people had developed uterine cancer later on, so they're trying to figure out if that's a link between it. But the fact that they even considered it is a little bit alarming to me. So I'm not telling you not to get relaxers, because people smoke and drink and eat bad food and fast food and all that, and that can cause cancer too. And don't exercise and don't do anything, just, sit around and just be sedentary. So that could cause issues too. So that was something that they did say, that you have a higher risk of being, having a bad diet and not doing exercises, and, of course, drinking and smoking and stuff like that can cause other types of ailments, and life-threatening ailments. But for these purposes, and for this video's purpose, we're going to just strictly talk about the hair relaxers, because I knew a couple people that still use hair relaxers, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I didn't really know that a lot of people were using hair relaxers. And then when you go on YouTube and you see how a lot of people are converting from being all natural to now doing a hair relaxer because they're just like, oh, I'm tired of my hair, I just want my hair to be manageable. I'm like, well, is it really worth it, So here's what they said. Women who use chemical hair straighteners and relaxers may have a higher risk of uterine cancer, according to a new study from researchers at the United States National Institute of Health, NIH. The study's findings were published on October 17, 2022 in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute. So that part to me was like, Wow. And like I said, I've seen so many commercials from lawyers, law offices, saying if you have any link between hair relaxers, chemical hair relaxers, and uterine cancer, contact them, contact them. Now, when you see a bunch of stuff on commercials and TV and stuff like that, it seems to be like, okay, this is a new thing, or they're just fishing for money. But either way, the NIH came out with a link between it, so they have raised some, it raises some concerns. So I just want to know, like, with all this information about hair relaxers and the chemicals that they use in hair relaxers, are you going to be less inclined to use a hair relaxer now? Or are you like, whatever, I just want my hair to be manageable, I want my hair to stay straight and call it a day, whatever happens, happens, or maybe it's not going to happen to you. But when I think about this stuff, I'm like, not talking about anything about, love your natural curls or be proud of what God gave you or whatever gave you, whatever you believe in. Do you try to modify your hair for convenience? And is the risk, does that outweigh the gain of having your hair more manageable? You know what I'm saying? It's like, with all these things that the chemical relaxers include and all these chemicals, I mean, I would just be terrified. Like I said before, it's going on your scalp and then it's being absorbed into your pores, into your brain. Who knows what else is going on within amongst your body with those types of chemicals? You know what I'm saying? It's not natural. It's man-made. It's basically chemicals that alters the natural patterns of your hair, texture pattern of your hair to make it a straighter texture. So I'm just like, well, why would somebody do that to themselves knowing the risk that it could have? But maybe you didn't know the risk that, it entailed, or that the risk that would be involved in doing something like that. And then with all the burning, and then you have to go and get it done every couple of months, and then it's like, I don't even know how much a relaxer costs anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that blow dry and trim could cost like $150, so I can imagine how much a relaxer costs. So, and it's just a bare fact, like, I would advise people probably not to do it on their own unless they're like a professional or have been doing it for years and know exactly what they're doing, because you don't want to damage your hair, you don't want to damage your scalp, you don't want to do anything. Because for something that, if it gives me scabs in my scalp, it's basically burning my scalp. What do you think it's doing to the rest of your hair? I mean, or to the rest of your body? It's just like mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there and, just start the conversation. Like, is this process healthy for you? And in this day and age, and as people get older, is your health more important than beauty? You know what I'm saying? Or convenience? Because, yeah, eating a vegetarian diet is not as convenient as going to McDonald's and getting a cheeseburger, that you could get in like 2 seconds. But really, do we know what that cheeseburger is made out of? Do we know what's going on with the meat? Where is it processed? How are these cows being treated? I mean, so forth and so on, So it's like, do we take time to love ourselves more, be more conscious of what we put on our bodies and into our bodies, as opposed to just having a convenience, But there are a lot of people that would say, well, we've been using relaxers for years and so forth and so on. And then also I read another article, and they did say that, the likelihood of you catching the uterine cancer is probably far less than what people may think. Because, you have a certain percentage of chance, but it's out of a lower percentage of people that may catch it. So I would just say, to close out this video, is to probably do more research if you're going from natural to relaxed or any other chemical straightener, because at the end of the day, is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because when they put studies out like this, like on a particular baby powder that a company makes, which I'm not going to name the company, there were some concerns and some lawsuits about it causing other types of cancer for women. And I don't know about cancer for men, but I know it was like really focused on women. So that, I basically stopped using that. I was like, oh, heck to the no. Y'all not putting any of that. But I still use their baby oil, which I'm a little concerned because sometimes it makes my body itch. It could be that, or it could be my peppermint soap. I don't really know. But we're trying to figure this out. So it's like, what do you do? Are there alternatives to keeping your hair straight, or do you have to just deal with, like, this is my natural hair texture, should I just embrace it, should I just deal with it? If I want it straight, go to a professional, get them to heat straighten it as opposed to chemically straighten it. You know, it might not last as long, but there are other ways. You could get braids, you could wear a wig. You know, you can find other ways and alternatives to style your hair, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to do what they want to do. Everybody's grown. Don't forget to go to mercycouturewigs.com. Check out all of our glueless wigs and ready to ship wigs and our herbal infused hair oil. All right? This is perfect for natural hairstyles, under your braids, under your wigs, and everything. It is amazing. Made with all natural herbs and oils. Oh my God, this is a life game changer. Look how long my hair got. Okay. And it's perfect for dry scalp. FYI, and hair growth. It has very good properties in all these herbs that help create hair growth. But enough said, I just want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, later.